What's up, guys? Welcome to the Wicked Crazy Crew reacts to the Nintendo E3 2021 Nintendo Direct. I am your host, Anakin James T. And join me once again, the number one Toronto Blue Jay fan, Aaron Entertainment. How you doing, Aaron?
I'm doing well. It's early, but I'm doing well.
Is it early? It's almost noon.
Yeah, but I got up like at 10:30.
Bro, I got up like a little after 7. I don't want to hear early. So apologies, guys. This is a different link than the one I had tweeted out before, which actually I need to tweet this. I need to tweet this one out. Unless Aaron, if you want to, are you willing to do that? Then I'll just retweet it.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So yeah, apologies. This is a different link because about 10 minutes ago I was getting ready for us to go live, and then all of a sudden I see this thing that had said Nintendo asked streamers to not co-stream the Direct, which of course had me panicking and going, wait a minute.
You know what? I'm not surprised. That's what Nintendo is. Nintendo's very strict with this stuff.
WND, Weird Nintendo Decisions, is a term that gets used. But I looked into it, and it was specifically Nintendo of Japan. They tweeted something out. There was nothing from Nintendo of America or Nintendo of Europe. Nothing. So I think we're okay. We're gonna go ahead and do this. Because I was like, okay, stream, it's off. Because obviously, if Nintendo doesn't want us doing it, we certainly don't need to be doing that. But it looks like it's only affecting streamers in Japan. Streamers in America and stuff are fine. And it also looks like we're fine if we're streaming it with our reactions as opposed to just co-streaming it. So us being on screen means we should be okay. We should be fine. So we were gonna have Throwback on here with us, but unfortunately, work ended up needing him, and he is watching at work, not able to join us. However, if you want to hear what he has to say about all the E3 press conferences from, well, I don't know about all of them. We can skip Coach Media. We don't need to. Nobody needs to talk about that one. But if you want to hear him give his thoughts on them, and then us kind of talk about them as a whole, come back tonight, 7:00 Eastern, right here on the Wicked Crazy Crew channel or twitch.tv/throwback978. And we will be kind of recapping E3 2021, talking about the conferences, what we liked and didn't like. And we will be out in time for those who watch NXT. We will be done in time for you guys to be able to watch NXT. I'll have to catch up on Dark, but that's fine. I'm still catching up on Elevation because they messed it up last night and just did it as an upload instead of as a YouTube premiere. So that kind of threw me off. So anyways, here we are. It is about 8 minutes until the Direct is supposed to start. So Aaron, what are you wanting to hear from Nintendo for this Direct?
I'm probably like Breath of the Wild 2 but you posted an article from Atlanta Pierce about it's not expected to be a big thing for Nintendo Direct. So I'm a little worried.
Yeah, that's the rumor. People that are hoping that, because it seems like a lot of the discourse has been this E3 has not been as exciting as I think people were hoping, which I would have to agree. And so yeah, she had said, I've heard that, if you're looking for Nintendo to kind of save us all, temper your expectations. So which means number one, we probably are not going to get hardware information for that Switch Pro.
No Switch Pro. That's probably.
Which it also probably means we're not going to get a date for Breath of the Wild. At least not a date for this year. They did talk about they were going to be mainly talking about games that were going to be coming out in 2021, with a little bit of a look at what's to come in 2022 and beyond. So maybe we will see Breath of the Wild, just not a release date, but maybe we'll get just actually see it, or at least get a CG trailer of it.
trailer, a little bit of gameplay, maybe a little bit of gameplay, because when they announced it, like was it like a year or two? It was just basically a clip, right?
I think it was 2 years ago.
Okay, yeah, it was basically a clip, right? I thought
Mm-hmm.
a teaser.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. So we've got that. I've got an article from Kotaku, what to expect in Nintendo E3 2021, and going down it. They talk about the Switch Pro. We already said, doesn't sound like that's going to be happening. Is it, that would be a huge announcement. Doesn't sound like that's going to happen. Talk Breath of the Wild 2. Maybe Mario. Talking about, maybe there being a new Mario game, but we know the Mario Odyssey team is working on a Donkey Kong game. So if anything, I think a Donkey Kong game is probably what we would be looking to see. Although the question is it in the 2D style of the Donkey Kong Country games, or because it's the Odyssey team who made a 3D Mario, the best 3D Mario ever made, that in the opinion of a lot of people, would it be a 3D Donkey Kong game in the vein of the cult classic Donkey Kong 64? What do you think?
That's what I'm hoping. 64, like that. Donkey Kong 64, because that was, in my opinion, that's the best Donkey Kong game of all time.
So it's interesting because I played all of the Donkey Kong Country games earlier this year. I played them all on the Switch Online, and and Donkey Kong Country 1 still holds up. It's still great. Donkey Kong Country 2, still a fantastic game. Donkey Kong Country 3 wasn't as bad as what I was expecting it based on what I heard people talk about. I had never played Donkey Kong Country 3 all the way through. I'd only played a very little bit of it way back in the Super Nintendo. I mean, it had been 20-something years since I played it. It's fine. It's definitely not the same. I don't know. Better than Donkey Kong Country 2. That is saying a lot.
The thing is, like with Donkey Kong 64, especially one of the best games for Nintendo 64, I'm surprised they didn't continue making a Donkey Kong game style like that. They went back to side scroller.
I think it did sell well at the time and did review well at the time, but people don't look at it now the way they look at Wind Waker now, because Wind Waker, when that came out, had a lot of people really kind of bagging on it and bagging on the art style and all the stuff. And now with time between its release and now, people love that game and really adore it. And even Twilight Princess has gotten some more love, because that one was also regarded. Skyward Sword will be interesting with Skyward Sword when that comes out, if that's going to be, or actually I think that is already out.
No, it's out next month.
Out. Yeah, so maybe Skyward Sword will get some love again, but so that, which maybe we'll see something of that, some more of Zelda stuff. Metroid is a possibility. Metroid Prime 4 got announced way back E3 2017, and then 2 years ago it was announced that development had restarted under Retro Studios, who had done the original Metroid Prime trilogy. So maybe we'll see some of that. Also, as far as Metroid, rumors of a 2D Metroid outing by Mercury Steam that did the Samus Returns remake on 3DS. Which, more Metroid would always be a good thing, especially since it seems to be the thing that people never like to. Nintendo never likes to give it the love that the fans seem to want to. Probably also some Bayonetta 3 news that got announced in 2017, and so we'll probably see that. Other things, real quick, because this is going to start in a couple minutes. Pikmin 4. Do we see Pikmin 4?
Maybe.
Because that was announced in 2017 as well.
If they're focused on mostly 2021 games, they're probably going to focus more on the Pokemon games, unless they're the Pokemon stream.
Yeah, well, because there's the remakes of Diamond and Pearl coming this year, and then the new one, I forget what it's called, Legend, I think it was, that comes out early next year.
Yeah.
Maybe some more Fire Emblem stuff.
Fire Emblem, yeah.
There's a Fire Emblem game that only was released in Japan way back on the Super Famicom, Genealogy of the Holy War, that might get a Switch remake treatment and could be coming out. Also, probably going to get some Smash characters. I think that's safe to say.
Yeah.
We'll get announcement of more Smash characters. I'm still holding out hope for Master Chief to come along. I don't know if it will, but I'm hoping.
You think Microsoft will allow that?
I mean, I don't know. We got to see. So this should be starting any minute now. So I mean, who knows? Also, I was in the middle of eating when I got the news about, can we not stream? And I was trying to figure that out, so I didn't get a chance to finish. So I do have food with me. I will make sure my mic is muted so y'all don't hear me chomping and chewing. So don't worry about that. But yeah, I'm this is the end of E3 2021 overall. I'll give further thoughts on tonight's show, but overall, hasn't been bad. There's been some good moments, some great moments, and some not. Oh, here we go. Boom, boom, boom.
As the Joker says, and away we go.
Oh, unmute. Turn this up. Snap was a little off on that first one. They got for the second one. So it's like Smash.
Yeah, that's Smash. I thought it was Zelda for a second because it's Ganondorf, isn't it?
It's Ganon.
Yeah, Ganon. Yeah, that's Smash.
Yep. Oh, okay. He's from Tekken, isn't he?
I think so.
I feel like he's from Tekken. I don't know. I don't play Tekken, but he looks like a Tekken guy. Or maybe he's you know what? He might be a Street Fighter guy since they already have the partnership with Street Fighter and Capcom.
Yeah. He's Tekken.
Oh, interesting. Tekken and Street Fighter. Mm-hmm. Probably the closest we're ever going to get to that Tekken Cross Street Fighter game.
Yeah.
Wow. Just laying waste to people.
You're just throwing him off the cliff. Oh, demon form or something.
Whoa. That is really interesting. Tekken and Street Fighter in a thing. Uh-oh. No, Kirby! Come on, flip back up. Pop up.
Oh, no, don't.
I love it. Yes.
Not good. You're just blowing
I
him off
love
the
it.
cliff. You just blowing him off the cliff. It's hilarious. Is it me? Is the volume up? Because I can't really hear the guy that much. I know.
You can't hear it? Because you shouldn't be hearing the Japanese guys because they're translating it. Are you hearing the translation, or
I can hear a little bit, but not much.
I can try boosting it? That's as high as I can get it to go, man.
So maybe I'm like trying to. Even I put my volume all 100 up, all the way up, like the full. It's barely. Well, maybe I think it might be the presentation.
I don't know. The problem is that if I have it all the way up, then I can't really hear you.
Oh yeah.
So
You know what? It's okay. Gameplay, like
I'm gonna turn it back down a little bit. Yeah, that was the problem I was running into yesterday. Was I had the volume all the way up, and then you were talking, and I'm just going, I have no idea what he's saying. Can't hear him.
no, it's not. It's not you or anything. I think it's a presentation. I think they're a little low.
Okay.
Can you hear them good?
Mm-hmm.
Then what the hell is wrong with
Yeah, I heard it just fine. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can hear him now.
Okay. So it's your setting.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
weird. It was weird. God. Just saw a tweet of Ember Heard training for Aquaman 2. I'm like, why? So here's this.
This Life is Strange? So it looks like Life is Strange. Yeah, this is Life is Strange. Mm-hmm. Did you play Life is Strange?
Yeah, that's Life is Strange. Yeah, you're right.
Dom, did you play Life is Strange?
I haven't, but I know about it.
It's really good.
So we-
I haven't beaten Before the Storm, but Life is Strange that first season was really good. Coming to Switch, that's cool.
Oh
Wow, really? Really? This was coming to Switch? I was not expecting that.
I don't think the Avengers game came for the Switch. I think only it was on the
No.
PlayStation and Xbox. So do you think this takes place in a different universe than the Avengers game?
This might be one of their cloud things, like when they brought Control over, where you're relying on the cloud to stream the game. That might be what it is.
You think the Guardians might be in a different universe than the Avengers game then?
I imagine so.
Yeah.
Oh, I've heard good things about this game.
Oh, yeah, I think I heard this game too.
Looks like Donkey Kong.
Oh,
I saw bananas.
maybe it is.
Oh, or it's Super Monkey Ball. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
They got me.
They tricked
Also,
Anakin.
Donkey Kong has been around longer than 20 years. I should have remembered that.
Yeah, he's been around like
30 something. Yeah.
He was
I saw bananas. I got excited.
I mean, Donkey Kong was in an arcade with Mario. Remember, that's how Mario got on the list.
I know. I played a little bit of Super Monkey Ball 2 on the GameCube, and it was fun. There's a multiplayer mode where you could play bowling and pool with the Super Monkey Balls as the balls.
Here, let's see. It just showed some of that just now.
Yeah.
It's a remastered, apparently.
Yeah.
Go bananas.
Mario Party?
Yeah.
Oh yes, yes.
This is like Mario.
Sweet.
It's kind of like Mario All Stars. You play all the Mario Party games, like basically.
No, they're bringing boards and mini games into the one on Switch.
Okay.
Which is awesome. From Nintendo 64 games. That's awesome.
Wow, 100.
That's awesome.
Look at Yoshi.
I guarantee though, you won't get the mini games from Mario Party 1 where you had to spin the control stick around. They're not bringing those back ever again.
No. I hate that. I hated that.
They got sued for it. That's why they stopped. All right. Oh, so this is a new Mario Party game. This isn't the current, I think. Is it new or is it an expansion? I don't know.
Well, maybe there'll be more detail about it.
Oh. Oh, here we go. This must be the 2D one.
Here we go, Metroid. Yeah. 5.
Metroid 5? Whoa. Uh-oh. Run! Yeah, it is 2D.
Yeah.
Oh, is this like a Mr. X thing? It's going to be chasing you? Whoa! Metroid Dread. Whoa! Okay.
Maybe in that level.
There are so many people happy right now.
Yeah.
A new Metroid period, let alone a new 2D Metroid. It looks beautiful. Wow. All right, Alana, you said temper your expectations. I was not expecting a brand new Metroid game with gameplay. Come on now.
I think you know what? She probably just wanted us to go in there
It's probably just because of Breath of the Wild and Switch Pro stuff, but
Yeah.
this is cool. This looks really good.
Yeah.
I hope they have the map system back from Metroid Fusion. That made that so much easier to get through. Gonna play it on Treehouse. Is there a date? Yes! October, baby! Let's go! All right, let's go!
Day one.
Nice! Yeah, that seems about right. Since Fusion and Zero Mission. That's dope.
Oh, it comes with an amiibo too. Awesome.
Well, no, it doesn't come with it, but you can get it.
Buy.
Yeah. That's cool. All right.
I don't use them though. I never use them because I never bought one.
I never know either.
Just
Of course. Of course.
Megan Trainor.
Okay. Like, there was a little bit. Just Dance was still coming out on the Wii, and when it was coming out on like PS4.
Yeah.
The only Just Dance I mess with is Just Dance deck and Uno. Oh. Okay. I take it back when I said the only racing game I ever cared for was Mario Kart. I did like the cruising games.
Cruising, yeah. For 64? For 64?
Yeah, that and Burnout.
Yeah.
Cruising USA, Cruising World.
Here
you go, Throwback. Pay attention, Throwback. This is for you, buddy.
Oh, it's just
Kakarot. Or of Kakarot.
Yeah.
So he's probably played this then. But it looks like it's gonna have new stuff added to it. So play it again on Switch, Throwback. All right, Throwback. There you go. They gave you an expanded edition of a Dragon Ball game.
Oh, I pre-ordered this game.
Oh, did you?
Mario Golf. Like I don't even play the PGA games from EA Sports. I'll buy it, but this is.
I've never been much of a Mario Golf fan. I've always been more of a Mario Tennis fan.
I like both.
I'm just not much of a golf fan in general. I'll do mini golf fine, but
neither am I. But
although last time I went mini golfing, I looked around and went, "Man, this course sucks compared to the Bible golf Sean gets to go on." Like his mini golf course looks cool, and mine was like it was very bland.
I don't know how to golf. I mean, like I know the rules and stuff. I just don't know how to golf. Like I never went golfing in my life. I mean, I went miniature golf, but like I never actually went real golfing.
I went real golfing once, and I was like, nope, not a fan. Are you fighting a Moltres?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
It's like a Moltres.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. I'm like, what's Moltres doing there? I did like Mario Golf for 64. That was fun.
Man, that comes out 10 days.
Yeah.
Okay, this just got announced yesterday. Now at the Capcom one.
Yeah. It's Monster Hunter, basically. I have to admit, you know the Pokemon Shield and Sword? The new Pokemon were ugly as hell.
Never played it.
Ugh. Some of the newer ones did not look good.
I haven't really touched a Pokemon game that hasn't been Gen 1 or Gen 2, but I might check out Diamond and Pearl. I have Sun for the 3DS. I just haven't gotten into it. New WarioWare?
That's Wario, yeah.
New WarioWare? Come on.
Oh.
Yes! Yes! Oh, I love WarioWare. They're so much fun. This here is Mona Pizza. Oh. They always have some crazy mini games.
Yeah.
I love it.
Oh, only a few months away.
Okay. All right. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Oh. Okay, it's the Shin Megami game.
Whoa.
Hmm. Interesting. Okay.
For real, do you want me to join you? Level up. Oh, yeah.
Very interesting.
Ew, that's pretty ugly.
Wow. This looks cool. I tried a Shin Megami game way back on the PS2. I think it was Nocturne, and just was utterly confused by it. But I've heard the Persona games are really good. I just have never really
Yeah.
got into them. But this one looks cool.
Yeah, a lot of people are really into Persona.
November 12th. Okay.
I mean,
Exclusively, too. Okay.
I'm glad some of the games that I plan to get are on a Game Pass. It saves me money, you know. Like
Mhm.
I mean, Game Pass costs money, but not as much as I actually buy for the actual game. Oh no! Oh, there we go.
We're about halfway through the presentation. Oh, actually, no. About 25 minutes through. We got about 15 minutes left. Danganronpa.
Wow, Chris Van Fleet got an interview with Cena.
Huh? Is it a board game, too? So they want to be the very best, like no one ever was. That's all I hear, man. That's all I hear. Oh. That looks like Mother Miranda right there, but it's not. Of course, Fatal Frame. Of course. Gosh. I love Resident Evil, but I will not play anything scarier than that. This nope. No. I'll watch people play it. I won't touch it.
I'm glad Resident Evil went back to its horror roots, because for some time it was more action packed than horror.
Yeah, see, you have to let them get close to you to take a picture. No.
Yeah.
That's a bad idea.
It's a terrible idea, man. Like,
just
oh my god. Like,
nope, not. No, I will not be attempting that. Thank you. I'm glad there's other people excited for that. I will not.
oh, Doom Eternal. Oh, it's a DLC. I think, yeah.
Like, oh yeah, you can tell that's running on Switch because it doesn't look nearly as pretty.
Yeah.
No.
why are they showing this? I mean, like, it's coming to the Switch, so what? It's been on the PlayStation and an Xbox already.
No, it's coming to Switch now.
Yeah. You know what? I played the first 2 games. They were amazing. Two is probably the best of all time, in my opinion. Such a good game, too. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. Rebellion.
Are they just gonna show the trailer again? They shouldn't. Okay, it doesn't look like it. Oh, it is Advance Wars. Okay. That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Eight minutes left.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. It is Zelda. Oh. Wait. Okay. They got me. False finish.
It is Zelda, but it's not what we think.
Yeah. But this is supposed to go 40 minutes. There's 7 minutes left. They can't just be showing this and be done.
Is this Hyrule the Rulers, whatever it's called?
Yeah, Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, which came out last fall.
Yeah.
It's a prequel of sorts to Breath of the Wild.
Now showing this kind of makes me worried. I will wait.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Oh.
I hate that Nintendo does this. They show it to you, and then you go, here's what you just saw. We know what we just saw. Why do you need to explain to us what we just saw when we just saw it? Because
I think we're dumb.
Wait. Okay.
Oh, they're gonna promote Skyward Sword. Of course, comes out in a
Yeah.
month.
Sure. Good music.
Mm-hmm.
Do, 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 do.
Why did every Zelda game the Master Sword's always like?
What's that?
Why did it get every Zelda game the Master Swords in it's in the tree on the
Not everyone. It wasn't in
uh,
Majora's Mask or in
I
Link's
know
Awakening.
that's true. I mean, like in Breath of the Wild, it was. I remember that.
Well, yeah. Hmm. Oh, okay. Just Link's Awakening, not DX. Not Link's Awakening DX. Okay. Interesting, because Link's Awakening just got a remake on Switch. So this is
Oh
the original
yeah,
Game Boy version, but it's not the DX version, which was the colorized and had an extra dungeon.
yeah.
All right, here we go.
Maybe it's three. Few minutes left. Maybe.
Yep, Breath of the Wild. He just said it.
Yes.
Here we go. There we go. This is what we've been waiting for.
Nope.
The main event. The Nia Jackson Tamina. He's falling.
This is a perfect way to end like basically E3 right here.
Next year. Okay. So, officially, Breath of the Wild 2 and Horizon Forbidden West not coming out at the same time. Sony's like, thank goodness.
Of course, 2022. At least we know it's coming out next year.
Mhm.
I know Breath of the Wild 1 came out in March, right? It was the launch date with the Switch.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah. Okay. All right, let me just stop that real quick.
Yes.
Close that out.
I
Okay.
think that's the number one game everybody's looking for Nintendo.
Breath of the Wild 2?
Yeah. Like the majority of people.
All right. So, overall, what did you think of that conference?
Very good conference. I think it got what people expected. They got what they want with Metroid, obviously the ending, and all the games in between. Smash Brothers DLC with the Tekken character. I think this and Xbox, the two best conferences of this terrible E3 present showing.
Yeah. I mean, definitely. No Nintendo Switch Pro announcement, which was expected because they've never announced new hardware in a direct. That's always been a special thing. Interesting that it did not specifically say Breath of the Wild 2 was coming to Switch.
Yes, true.
And the fact that I think the fact that Mario plus Rabbids also did not. That's a 2022 game. Breath of the Wild 2 is a 2022 game. I think it's safe to say this Switch Pro we're not going to get until next year, which means because earlier this year Nintendo had said we're not going to be releasing any new hardware this year, and a lot of us were like, well, okay, sure, but if Breath of the Wild 2 is going to be a launch title for the Switch Pro, then it makes sense. They're going to wait until that's done and be able to fully take advantage of it, especially because they're adding the Sky to it, which means so a Switch Pro would definitely help with that with the processing power because it's going to be a much bigger game. Help with the processing power, the graphical fidelity, all that stuff. This was good. There's definitely one big surprise in Metroid Dread.
Yes.
Well, I should say surprise. It was rumored that a 2D Metroid was made, but the fact that one, it's real, and two, that it comes out this year in October, I think is a really, really smart thing to do, and that's going to have a lot of people excited. They briefly mentioned Metroid Prime 4, still working on that, but this is gonna hold it over. Are you a Metroid guy? Do you have any interest in Prime 4 or in this new 2D one?
A little bit. From the people on Twitter, people following on Twitter and stuff, they seem following. I'm sure you're following. Seem pretty happy with the presentation today.
Yeah, this was definitely let's see what else was. Let's see. Oh, let me see. Let me see if I can pull up a thing. For what got announced. New DLC for Age of Calamity 2, which was to be expected. A new WarioWare game. That's awesome. I'm excited about that. I played the original WarioWare game. I got on the 3DS as part of the Ambassador program. That was one of the GBA games that you got for free if you bought a 3DS at launch or close to launch at the original price point. And so I played that one and loved it. I also played the WarioWare game on the Wii. I forget what that one was called, but that was a lot of fun as well. And I also played a DS one, which was really good. Super Monkey Ball Trilogy remastered, coming in October. Life is Strange is coming to the Switch, which is good. And then you mentioned Smash Brothers getting a character from Tekken, which is again very interesting. You get two completely different fighting games contributing a character to Nintendo's fighting game, and again, we never got Tekken Cross Street Fighter. That had been announced a long time ago. We got Capcom we got Street Fighter Cross Tekken. Never got the other thing. I don't think people should be holding their breath that we're ever going to get it, because that was supposed to be Tekken characters and Street Fighter characters in a game in the Tekken style, because Street Fighter Cross Tekken was Street Fighter characters and Tekken characters playing in the style of Street Fighter. Because I couldn't tell you what the difference was, but there are fighting game fans that could tell you what the difference is between Tekken and Street Fighter and how they control. And I don't think people should be holding out hope for a Tekken Cross Street Fighter game, but it does at least show, hey, there is some kind of weird cooperation between the companies, if you will, with even if it's only really with Nintendo as the peace broker. Let's see what else there was. Did not get any Mario news.
No.
I wasn't. Were you expecting Mario news? Because I wasn't really. Because we just gotten. Because last year was when they celebrated Mario 35, and we got the 3D All Stars and stuff.
Yeah.
And I wasn't expecting any Mario news. Some people I think were.
I mean, I guess the closest thing is the Mario Party stuff. That's it.
Yeah, which is a good point. That's really cool. Because man, like Mario Party 1 and 2 on the 64 were really good. Like overall, I enjoyed Mario Party 1 more, but Mario Party 2 didn't have the mini games where you had to rotate the stick around, and it also had some really cool boards. And like I've been watching on Up Up Down Down, I've been watching Departy, which if you don't know, Departy is Xavier Woods, who's going by Austin Creed on there, Tyler Breeze, Adam Cole, and Cesaro. And they've been playing Mario Party. They've done two boards so far. And it's like, it does look like fun, but I also am like, I don't think the boards look quite as inspiring as what we had from the Nintendo 64 games.
I know there's been rumblings. It's just speculation that they're planning a sequel to Mario Odyssey.
Could be, but again, that Mario Odyssey team, they're working on a Donkey Kong game. So
I mean, when was Mario Odyssey came out? 2018?
No, that came out the same year as Breath of the Wild. Remember, 2017 had Breath of the Wild and Mario Odyssey, and when it came down to Game of the Year, it quite literally came down to those two games.
Nintendo tends to make sequels like longer than usual, you know.
But if they make sequels, because they don't, because people were surprised we got a Galaxy 2. Yeah, because they hadn't done that before, because since really the original NES, because even Super Mario World 2 was a completely different game from Super Mario World. Like it was like that was a completely different game, and Majora's Mask is the only direct sequel to a Zelda game they've ever made. So when it comes to Mario and Zelda, they don't really do direct sequels to each other. That's true. So
it's usually a different storyline, right? Every Mario game is a different story. It's a different story. Zelda is usually a different story, but it involves really around the same characters, though.
No, because it'll be involving a different Link, a different Zelda, and a different Ganon.
And it does confuse a lot of people with the timeline with the Zelda series.
Do you know what that Zelda timeline is like? Do you know like how complicated it is? So there's 3 timelines. There's what's known as the child timeline, where
64 one, right? 64.
Well, here's the thing. They all stem from Ocarina of Time. First of all, you got Breath of the Wild at the beginning. That's established. All the same. Then Skyward Sword.
Breath of the Wild is like a veteran Link, right? Breath of the Wild is like a veteran Link already.
I'd have to look and see where Breath of the Wild is.
Because he really has relationships with the princess and other characters.
You have a Skyward Sword at the beginning. That establishes the Master Sword. It establishes Ganon, actually establishes them, and you see like where that comes from, and that's the very first Link and Zelda. Then you get to Ocarina of Time. Ocarina of Time is where the 3 timelines split. So there's one in which Link returns to his childhood continues, and that's where you get Majora's Mask, and I believe you get Wind Waker. And then there's one in which Link stays in the future as an adult, and that's where you get to Twilight Princess. Then there's the one where Link fails to stop Ganondorf and dies, and so the sages themselves come together to bind Ganon, and that's how you get the original Legend of Zelda and Zelda 2.
Oh, from the Nintendo.
Yeah, well, in the Zelda timeline.
Okay.
Like, you get Zelda 1 and Zelda 2 from Link in Ocarina of Time failing to stop Ganon and dying.
It's like so many times. That's the problem, man.
And it's like, why would you even assume that Link would have failed, and that creates a timeline? It's just so bizarre and weird. And then Link to the Past is in there somewhere. I think Link to the Past that might be in the adult timeline. I can't remember. I'd have to look at it, but it's very weird and complicated. And I might even have it wrong. It might be that Wind Waker is in the adult timeline and Twilight Princess is in the child timeline. It's one of the two. One of the timelines has Wind Waker. The other one has Twilight Princess. It's very strange.
So why what makes it different timelines? You know how when we watch movies, TV shows, there's reasons why there's timelines. What makes the different timelines in Zelda?
It's literally what they choose. Because and it's the same reason why, you go to for example, the Temple of Time in Twilight Princess, way different than what it looked like in Ocarina of Time, and the Lost Woods always looks different because they're always more we want to make the game that we want to make and design it the way how we design it, and where it fits in the timeline. We're not really concerned about that. They're not as concerned about it as the Zelda fans, the Zelda fans are.
Because Breath of the Wild, he's really established as a hero, even though. Right, he's really established as a hero. But
I think so. I've only played a little bit of Breath of the Wild. It's on my backlog.
Yes, because he really has a relationship with Zelda, and he does have the relationship with I forget their names, but the characters of the different races from.
Oh yeah, the Gorons and the Zoras.
Yeah. But yeah.
Well, we'll see. Well, thank you, Aaron, for coming along. Oh. What do you give this on the Meltzer rating? How many stars would you give this?
4.75. It was really good.
Really? You put this higher than the Xbox conference? Because you put Xbox at 4.25.
Yeah.
Wow. See, I'd put this at a 3.5. This was good. Not as good as Xbox. Xbox came out firing on all cylinders. Nintendo for this one. Unfortunately, they did that weird thing again, which we talked about. Of they show you the trailer and then you go, "Here's what you just saw," and it's like, I know what I just. I was like, yeah, I know what I just saw. But overall, they did keep it moving. They stopped and focused on the games they needed to. They showed focus on the new Metroid. They showed a little bit of focus on the Mario Party stuff, on WarioWare, on. And then also on Breath of the Wild 2 at the end. No Pokemon at all, which is interesting. However,
Pokemon Direct, because there's Pokemon Direct, that's why.
Yeah, but they've included Pokemon in Nintendo Direct before. Yeah. But I guess the thing is what all new would they really have to show?
Yeah.
There's not really anything new.
Because they basically showed it a month ago.
Yeah, just a couple of months ago, and there really isn't anything new to show. They'll probably show they'll probably do a Pokemon Direct or a mini Direct a little bit closer and kind of to it and kind of show it off a bit more. But overall, this was very good. This was really good. A 3.5 is a good reading. I did not think it was as fire as it could have been, but I still am immensely satisfied with it, and I'm fine with it. And it didn't waste your time like what Capcom did. So
Capcom should not have been there.
Yeah. Well, if you want to hear us break it down in detail, along with the Master of Arms, I'm going to come up with a nickname for him. I'm going to think of a good nickname for Throwback. I'll debut it tonight. But be back here 7:00 Eastern on the Wicked Crazy Crew channel or twitch.tv/throwback978. Aaron, you going to come around for that, or are you going to?
I'll try to.
Okay.
I'll most likely be able to.
Okay, well, it'll be me and Throwback for sure. Maybe Aaron, maybe others.
I'll probably make it. I'll probably make it.
All right, and we'll talk, and we'll go, and we'll talk about the conferences and what we liked and didn't like, and we will be giving.
I know Throwback is not very happy either, but he's probably. I don't know if he watched this. Did he watch? I don't know if he's watched.
I don't know. He may have been busy, but he's got a Dragon Ball game coming.
Yeah, that's true.
They threw him a bone. So, all right, guys. For Aaron Entertainment, I am Anakin JMT. We are the Wicked Crazy Crew, and we will see you guys next time.